Bon matin tout le monde. Merci d'être là. J'espère que vous allez bien. Of course, for those of you who do not speak freedom fries, that was French for good morning. And I hope that all of you are well. Sorry for the tardiness. I know it was scheduled for 9, but I had some technical difficulties. Uh, so we're going to get started. Okay, so at 9:30 exactly, I'm going to switch the camera and you're going to see me partially, not a face reveal today, but you're going to see me um, read the book. So, what you're going to see is the book itself and my hands. Thank you, Peter, for being here. And yes, thank you for appreciating that I'm trying to introduce at least some arts and so forth to people and trying to get you guys to read or go to museums or what have you. So this morning, like I was saying, we're going to be reading together for half an hour, starting at 9:30. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch the camera. I'm gonna put on some music. I'm not really going to be paying attention to the chat. So feel free, guys, to chat each other with each other, and do all of that. Hopefully, you guys have a book with you and are going to be reading with me. Hopefully, it's a Game of Thrones like myself. Afterwards, it'll depend. I don't know if you guys really want to, spend some time after at 10 o'clock chatting together. So it is now 9:30. So I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna get switch the camera. Come on, camera on. There we go. So as you can see, jazz hands and all. So this is, of course, the book that I will be reading. And we are going to also share the music so that way you guys can listen to some music while reading with me. Go, give me a second, guys. All right. So if you'll excuse me if I won't be paying too much attention to the chat, but feel free to, if you guys have questions or anything, feel free to put it in, and then after the half an hour, I'll read your questions and so forth. So happy reading, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this time that we spend together and reading together. So here we go. Hello, everybody, again. And of course, that was half an hour of us reading together. And I hope that you guys were reading at least a little bit. But I did see you guys chatting it up, which is absolutely fine. Um, but in any event, I hope that you guys take this time to read. But regardless of whether you read Game of Thrones or as others, I see that blind guy, his wife, their life is saying that they were working, which is absolutely fine by me. So basically, that's how it goes. I saw, okay, I think, wait a second here, I'll scroll up to see who. So again, Trash Can Waves, thank you for being here. Peter, thank you as well for being here. And of course, thank you, Blind Guy, his wife, their life. Big Time Drum, thank you for stopping by. And yes, I'm not actually reading the book, partially because I need special copyright for that. And I don't have it, to be honest. I wouldn't even know where to begin. So I'm just going to put a bookmark on in my book. So yeah, I would need special uh, copyright license to be able to read the book out loud. Um, so it's something that I would have to look into. And I did see your comment, Trash Can, of having some kind of animation. I could technically do that eventually, but that would be something that I would have to invest money into. And right now, to be honest, that's not really my priority to spend money on animation that I may only use for a couple of episodes. Because to be honest, I don't know how long this particular reading Game of Thrones is going. It could go for 5 episodes. It could go for 20 episodes. I really don't know. Good morning, Destination Dad. I hope all is well with you. So we technically finished Destination Dad, the half an hour of reading. But I don't mind sitting here and chatting with you guys a little bit. I hope that you guys enjoyed this time together, and that perhaps you use it on a replay and use that time to read the book or read something else. As I suggested, I would like to see you guys read the physical book, but whether you're reading my version that I had, a different version, another book completely, or you're, listen to the audio book or what have you, for me, it's really, at the end of the day, giving ourselves permission to have a little bit of quiet time and self reflection, and giving ourselves permission to be able to um, to think of ourselves a little bit, because a lot of us, I know, of course, Laquita and Corey are parents, and they have their show, so that's oftentimes they're on the go, do this, do that. And I think Destination Dad, you as well, are a father. So a lot of times we have to think of others before we think of ourselves. So even if you're just using this time, this half an hour to meditate or pray or just relax, that's absolutely fine with me as well. Obviously, I can't see what you guys are doing, so you guys could be doing whatever. I wouldn't know either way. So, but like I said, ideally, I would like you guys to use that time to read Game of Thrones with me. But regardless of how you use that time, it's absolutely fine. And let me look up at some of the comments here. Give me a second, guys, because I did see that you guys were talking while I was reading, which is, like I said, it's absolutely fine. I would like to see you guys reading, but it's okay. I mean, I can't force you guys. What am I gonna do? Jump out of the screen and force you guys to read? Of course, I can't. So you guys do as you please. So yeah. So of course, a lot of good mornings and hellos, and do continue that. Um, Thank you, Peter. I don't know. I was looking at my hands as like they're short and stubby. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not a big fan of my own hands, but either way, and I am glad that you're enjoying the music and all that. So at least, and it is. There is another one that I released this morning as well. So I have three uh, meditative videos of 3 hours each. So technically, you'll have 9 hours of meditative music that you will eventually be able to use to listen to while reading, while trying to go to sleep, whatever the case might be. Okay. So yeah, so I think this is where you guys had the animation. It's a good idea, but like I said, I'm not too sure if I'm willing and able to spend that kind of money for a one-off video, essentially, that will only be useful for this, however long it takes me to read Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, and big time drum. Yeah, like I said before, I'm not actually reading for legal copyright reasons. I can read a sentence or two, but I can't read the full book. I would need a special license for that, which I don't have. And again, that would take time and money to invest in. And like I said, to be honest, I don't have that kind of funds unless somebody wants to pay for it. So if you guys want to hear me read the book, you're going to have to pay for it. Like the saying goes, put your money where your mouth is, right? That's not really, on top of that, that's not really the point of this series. The point of this series is really for you guys to be sitting down and reading a book. That's my objective, ideally, and really be able to, take that time, because for me, I often, there's always an excuse for me not to read, right? Oh, I'm busy, I have to go to work, or there's always something coming up that tells me not to do something. But by having this live where I'm spending half an hour 3 times a day, 3 times a week, sorry, with you guys, it kind of forces me not to have that excuse anymore. I have to put in that time with you guys to read a book, right? So that's kind of the point, is for us to be sitting down and reading a book together. Um, so yeah, listening. So I think blind guy, his wife, their life have the audiobook. Like I said, it's not the ideal situation I would like for you guys. Excuse me, but either way, as long as you guys are getting involved and having spending that time at least getting involved in a book, and it's a fairly popular book, I think, right? Very well known. To me, ultimately, that's the point. Like, just spend some time getting involved in a book, and hopefully, when next book, you'll take the physical book or whatever and actually read it. But either way, like I said, I can't. You guys can do whatever you please. And don't worry, Peter, about how fast or how slow you read. It's at your pace. This isn't a competition. It's really, you guys read as quickly or as slowly as you want. Yeah, yeah. Hit the like button for sure. Our blade. Okay, I guess you're quoting the book. I, you know. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this morning, guys. So I hope to catch you guys on Thursday. I believe I said it for 9:30, but I'll set it for 9. So Thursday, 9 a.m. We will continue reading the book. I'm at page 25, the beginning part, on my version of the book. Again, I got the leather, quote unquote leather. It's not real leather. Well, not full real leather. It's that leather blended with other materials version of it. So my book is a little bit bigger than, small but big at the same time. So it's smaller as far as the dimensions, but consequently there are more pages since the words are smaller, right? So my version has, including the index and all that, and the appendix, has 835 pages, but the last, like, I think 20 pages are like literally the appendix where they're just, you know, talking about all the houses and who's part of the family and all that. So yeah, you're very welcome, Peter. And again, I hope that you guys do take the time to read with me. I hope, but that's all I can do is hope that you guys are reading the book with me. And it's really up to you guys whether you do that or not. But yeah, so do feel free. Two of the three, like I said, meditative music videos are now available. So you guys are free to use that music as background music for when you're doing your work or reading or whatever the case might be. So I do hope that you guys enjoy that music that's now available for you guys. And I hope that I sparked a little bit of a love of reading books again in you guys. So whether you read the books with me, whether you're reading, you know, Game of Thrones or another book, I hope that you guys take this time to read with me as well. So that's it for this morning. I do have another live tonight. Um, and again, it's in my series of Let's Talk About Arts. I'm going to change it a little bit, where I'm going to talk a little bit of a controversy in the art world here in Montreal. So look out for that tonight. And then my next live is going to be, I believe, on Thursday, of course, where I continue reading at 9 o'clock in the morning. So there'll be a couple changes in my lives this week, but we will be seeing each other in the streams. If not mine, at least I hope that in yours as well. So you guys know how I end the show. If there's somebody, guys, that you haven't hugged or said I love you to in a while, now's the time to do it, guys. It's never too late to tell somebody that you love them or give them a hug or whatever the case might be. So I hope you guys have a great day, whether it's working, spending time with your family, YouTube, whatever the case might be. Merci et bonne journée. Of course, that's Freedom Fries for thank you and have a good day. So hit the like button on the way out, guys. You know how it works. You know how YouTube is. The more you like, the more my content goes out there. And do that for everybody as much as you can. All right. Bye, guys. Au revoir.